We are in the midst of graduation season here in Central Illinois, and for area high school seniors who are wondering, what am I going to be when I grow up? What type of career path am I going to follow? We've got some news for you. Dave Osborn from Trouble Free Plumbing, Heating and Cooling is here, along with Bev Potts from the Plumbing, Heating and Cooling Contractors Association. What a mouthful to encourage folks to consider plumbing as a career. Welcome to you both.
Thank you. Thank you.
So Bev, I'll start with you. How does someone go about becoming a plumber or a contractor?
Well, in Illinois, we have what's called the Illinois Plumbing License Law. So all plumbers have to be licensed after serving a 4-year apprenticeship. So a person becomes licensed as an apprentice. They serve the 4 years. They earn while they learn, which is a great thing. They serve their apprenticeship either through a local union or through a contractor that's their sponsor. It's a great opportunity for people. It's estimated that before 2022 that we'll need approximately 138,000 new plumbers and HVAC technicians in this country.
Wow.
So many baby boomers are retiring and there's such a huge need. So it's a very viable trade to get into.
So Dave, would an apprentice then train under somebody like you at Trouble Free?
Yeah, each plumber can have one apprentice that's less than 2 years and one apprentice that's over 2 years. So we can only have two underneath us.
Okay.
But then we put them through the education. That's what her organization does. We use her material for training the apprentice before they actually go and take their tests and things.
What are some of the comments that you get from young apprentices as far as developing their own career as plumbers?
Well, I think a lot of it just stems from going out, seeing the jobs being done, you know, making sure that they're comfortable with the type of materials that they're working with, and you know, it's not the most pleasant job at times, but then it's the most rewarding at times. It's really good. Earnings, you can start out at anywhere from 48 to 50,000 and get up to 92,000 is the range.
That's
so
not shabby at all.
It's pretty decent for. And then we're supplying all that education and stuff as well, and you can always take that education with you, and that's with benefits in a lot of cases. So,
right, where some students may be spending $50,000 a year for college, an apprentice can be earning $50,000 while they're getting their education. So they basically come out with a real viable profession with no college debt.
In that same time span.
Right.
So how would a young high school student who just graduated get in touch with you guys? What's the process that they use to get started?
They can reach out to one of the local unions that are available, or they can find a contractor. A good thing for them to do, especially when they're in high school age, is to go to a contractor, ask to job shadow, and find more out, or try and get a summer job possibly in the shop, so they're starting to learn the tools and what the business is about. And I think most contractors start some young folks that way. But they need to reach out to contractors if somebody has an interest in it.
Dave, you alluded to it earlier that it may not be the most glamorous job in the world, but you make a decent living. And from where I'm sitting on the other end, if your plumbing isn't working, if your heating isn't working, if your cooling isn't working, you need somebody to help you with providing that service. Tell us why you do it.
Well, I've been doing it for years, about 25 years now, so you know, it's very rewarding going into somebody's house and fixing that problem and making them trouble-free. That's why our name is Trouble-Free. But you know, and we were talking about plumbing, but there's also the HVAC, there's the electrical contractors, all the contracting organizations right now are in need of people, young people coming into the trades and that kind of stuff. So that's why we wanted to talk about that today. And it's not just the plumbing, it's the heating, the electrical, and all of it. So
some really great information. Thank you both for being with us here on Living Well. We'll provide the folks with some information on how they can get in touch with you as well.